Well, here we are. It's Christmas Eve. I thought I'll give you a flash round the plot and show you what it looks like in the winter when things aren't perhaps as prim and proper as I try to make it they are. We've had some real heavy frost, so me pretty bit ain't as pretty as it was. Everything's died back, but nevertheless I've got a few sweet peas there just doing their best, and looks like I've got a cowslip or something there. I did put in there some bits and pieces. Oh, I can see a bulb coming up as well. So now my chrysanths, the frost really knocked them right back, as you can see. So I think what I'm going to do now is trim the tops of those and then put them under cover. Hanging baskets, they're all but finished, look. And my hedge, which is going to be a sea scene, that's going to be a breaking wave, that is, eventually. So coming on round then, let's have a look what we got. Then we've got, there's my other chrysanth. That looked tremendous this year, that really did. And then the bulbs are just beginning to show, look. So all the preparations have been right. There's a basket full there, look. Then my cold frame or warm frame, I've sowed some very late carrots. They're just big enough to eat, which this time of the year, having fresh carrots ain't a bad idea. And of course I can shut that lid down. Let's go back a bit so you can see. Shut the lid down and then they'll just carry on growing. That give me carrots right into the spring. So come on round to the patio. Is just a mess. As you can see, somebody gave me these chairs. The cushions have had it. The chairs are no good without the cushions, so I'm going to use them for growing things against or up or in or whatever. The hanging baskets, they need sorting. As you can see, I've got something there that might survive if I put it in the inside. But basically everything is stopped. It's all been hit by the frost. I've made myself an hanging basket of strawberries. That's one way of stopping the woodlice from eating them. In the club room indoors, I've got a few cuttings that I've taken of both the chrysanths and bits and pieces, and they're coming on, they're surviving. But otherwise in here we've still got a little bit of colour. I'm still eating my onions up, and as I say, I've still got a bit of colour there with a geranium that's just showing. Well, I call them geraniums, but everyone tells me they're not geraniums, are they? They're something else, but anyway. But it's a little bit of colour, a little bit of Christmas colour. There we go, look at that. That is lovely. You can sit here and drink me coffee, listen to the radio. Now the greenhays, I once again looked at the nasturtiums. Look, the frost has hit them, so they'll all be composted during the week. At the moment it's just slight raining, but oh, Father Christmas running along the patio, look, along the seawall. In the greenhays there's nothing. There's a few seed potatoes which I've put aside. I've put a bin of compost in here in the hope that will put a little bit of heat in here. But the only thing that's in here are those peas. I sowed some trays of peas, and Mickey Mouse got in there and has eaten most of them. So it's looking like my peas aren't going to be a success. I've got a few there which I shall plonk out later, I expect. And then we come on round. Then I've got peas. I've put some peas direct into the ground and I've covered them with glass. My broad beans are doing equally as well. Shortest day is yesterday, and so my shallots have gone in. Apart from that, we're just talking about, there's the remainder of my leeks. I cut them all off. You remember they went to seed and I cut them off, and they did spray out. So and I've got, like you can see there, that there's 3 have come out of one plant. So they will now go in the pot as lots of leeks. And then my garlics, which I put in ages ago, they're coming up nicely. I've still got a few peppers in this cold frame, but let's now find our way back round, and then we're going to do a quick squidge through. I've picked up some Aussie poo, as you can see. Oh, and I've got me 3 buckets of, oh, you can't see them, it's a bit of a mess, but I've got 3 buckets there of fermenting seaweed, nettles and comfrey. Strawberries, I cut all them off way back end of August, September time. They are now all nicely sprouted up and looking good. Then I've got me onions. They're overwintering onions. Then this bed entirely will be leeks in the middle, of replacing where the carrots are now. There's a few carrots there I can still pull. Then remember the grapevines. That one I've done, it's all picked and pruned. I'll really give that a hard time, that one. That's the one that was quite heavily had powdery mildew, and then I've taken that one out in the middle. I've taken this one out, and that's now going to become the potato bed. Moving along, that one, that is that's the save owl. That one didn't get powdery mildew, so this bed is still to be done. There's nothing in me potato, what's his namey, but my asparagus, I've chipped them all off. I'm now going to empty me pots and stuff onto there, the soil from the pots, and I've tied up all the foliage. That is going to be around me strawberries. Then I've got a grapevine underneath that south sown cabbagey or whatever it is. I think it's probably a broccoli. So that's got to be done. That grapevine has got to be tied up, and then the next grapevine, these were new ones I put in last year. That one there's got to be trained up. Mind you, it looks all right as it is. I probably won't touch it. And then the dessert grapes over the far end there. And then we come along. That was some very late leeks which didn't come to much. So that plot now will be. This will be potatoes now. And oh, there's lots of Father Christmases going for a run along the shore. That must be their Father Christmassy run. Yeah, there's some more there. Anyway, we're not here for that. Then we've got here, I've got a couple of, there's 3 really nice celeries there. And I've got some late beetroot still coming along nicely. And then my sprouts, they were huge, these sprouts, look at the size of them. But I've got a smally one here that I've been secretly keeping for the Christmas dinner. There we go, look at those, they're going to be Christmas dinner sprouts. Then we've got our spring cauliflowers there. Now last month I had spring cauliflowers, and that one there headed, it was gorgeous, who cares. Then I've got a couple of broccolis there and spinach, which is looking good. So I've still got my sprouts and me broccolis, broccolis and spinach to pick. Then this plot, if you look back at last month's thing, it's all been dug, and I've scattered some Aussie poo. Now I can get a good supply of Aussie poo. I have to pick it up out of the fields where I go, but it tidies the field up for the owner of the horse, so they let me have it, and that's really good. Then I've got my carrot bed, which needs digging over. Then the pond has been frozen for the last few days, but now it's thawed out, look. So that looks all right, just needs a bit of a tidy up. Then I've got more onions there, overwintering onions. It's Autumn Champion. And the ones, I can't remember what the other ones are, they're Japanese. Then I've got these 2 grapevines need serious pruning and getting sorted out. The bees. are asleep. Come on, wake up, ladies. They're keeping their queen warm. That's what they're doing. So basically, that is it. That's the plot this winter. The apple tree needs pruning, so does the peach tree, as do the pear tree. They're all tremendous. There's still a few raspberries on the raspberries over there behind that compost bin. The compost bins, the made compost bins, they're all topped right to the top now with horse poo, seaweed and grass cuttings, so they're breaking down. So basically, there we are. There's me plot this Christmas. Have a happy Christmas, everybody, and see you in the new year. Bye.